Kevin, given the way the game plays out, do you look at a loss like that and are more upset about letting the 20-point lead get away, or maybe how you played down the stretch, or just tip your cap to James for making a shot?
Yeah, just tip your cap to James. I mean, I thought both teams played great. Down the stretch, I mean, you want to make them miss shots, and but I thought we kept ourselves in there. I don't think that down the stretch is the reason why we lost. I just felt like we let our foot off the gas a little bit in the third quarter, and they made some shots. They knocked some shots down, but James shot 23 threes tonight. That's a lot of three-pointers. I mean, that volume, the time he plays and how much he has the ball in his hands, you expect him to score a lot. He's such a phenomenal player, but um, Gerald Green getting up 10 threes, that's too much. Austin Rivers making 4 threes. You got to tip your cap to him too, because he's not really a sniper like that, but he came to play. So um, it is what it is, man. Daniel House, gave him 17 points, good points, starting for him. So you got to tip your hat to the Rockets.
Game like this where you guys felt like you should have won, could have won. It's been inconsistent in terms of playing full 48-minute games. In your mind, what do you think is going on and why it's hard to close out a team like this? Because you guys had them down, looked like you had them in the first half there.
I don't know. We just got to be better.
You kind of mentioned their three-point attempts is something you guys need to stop. Part of that is obviously their strategy, their math equation to get up as many as possible. Should you guys have tried to prevent more of them, or do you just
it's tough, man. It's tough to stop people from just shooting threes. I mean, because there's so much space out there. You know what I'm saying? And I got James Harden shooting step back threes. Probably 22 of his threes were step backs. Probably. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough to fully just take it away. But the driving kick ones where, and the ones where we in the pick and roll, and we don't get out quick enough, and they throw it to a guy, he knocked down a three. Like, we just gotta be better in those situations. But this team's gonna get up a lot of threes, but we just gotta make those tough threes and those threes that out of rhythm threes. But it was a great game, man. They made the last shot. I mean, I thought both teams played great basketball.
Hey, Kevin, given the obvious talent you guys have on the team, what's your view on like when it's best to look for certain looks individually in isolation versus ball movement?
Who, me?
Yourself and team in general as well.
So say it again.
Yeah. When do you think it's best to go about moving the ball versus isolation? Like, in what scenarios is ball movement most optimal, and what scenarios is it for guys to go one-on-one?
I think you just try to find the best shot every time down, and sometimes it takes a couple passes, sometimes it takes 6 passes, but you never know each possession. We're not coming down each possession and predetermining what we're gonna do. We just play and you let the game flow. But we shot 52% from the field on 100 shots. We had 33 assists. I thought our offense was great.
KD, on the final play, were you breaking the play to prevent a 5-second violation? Obviously, you caught it. You didn't pitch it.
Because I was supposed to drift out towards the half court line and give the guys space to kind of, I guess, throw the lob. But they played it. They did a good job of covering it. So I just try to flash and get something up.
Kevin, Coach mentioned there was a 5-6 minute stretch in the third quarter where you didn't even touch the ball. In his mind, is that something that when a team's making a run on you guys, is that something you'd like to see more of? Just making sure you're at least touching it a little bit.
No, I gotta go get it. I mean, if I don't get it, I gotta grab the rebound. I gotta put my nose in there and try to get the basketball. I can't expect somebody to just give it to me. So I gotta rebound better. I gotta, cut and screen better if I want the rock and make myself available more. So I don't put that on anybody but myself.
When you had the late save in bounds, did you know how far out of bounds you were?
Yeah.
Could you believe you didn't get the whistle?
I could believe it because the refs missed a lot tonight, and they miss a lot in general. So you can easily fool them.
Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Kevin, Steve and Steph both kind of talked about how James Harden has kind of changed his game and adjusted recently over the last year or so, and specifically without Chris Paul being in the lineup. How have you seen him kind of, like I said, adjust, considering your guys' time together in Oklahoma City?
I mean, he's been playing that way since I known him, since he was 17. It's just the fact that everybody's seeing it now.
Kevon obviously had a big first half that sparked you guys. How necessary is that sort of going forward here? You got a few more weeks before DeMarcus comes back.
I thought Loon was incredible tonight. I think those getting 4 fouls in the third threw us off a little bit because he was playing such a great basketball for us, and he was playing great. Just being available on drop-offs, knocking down shots, just being confident on the offensive side, and also guarding great on the defensive side. So I think that threw him off of rhythm a little bit, threw us off of rhythm because he was great for us down there. But we're gonna need that going forward, no matter if he's starting or coming off the bench. But Loon's he's so wise beyond his years that he's gonna figure it out no matter what his role is.